What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Top Cat the Gamer, and we are back with some more trails through Daybreak 2. Gotta apologize, I haven't recorded in a few days, but I've been grinding, man. Had a lot of work to catch up on and stuff like that. But everything is situated, and I finally got some time to get back down here and get on it. So we're gonna go ahead and just get right on into it. I saw that I'm getting very close to 400 subscribers.
All right,
and
move.
Man, I just want to say thank you to every single person that's taking out the time to just come by, check out the videos. Hope y'all like what y'all seeing. I hope more comes, and I hope we can kick this thing off that road to 1,000. But we're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button. Subscribe if you're not. Leave comments. I try to respond to each one. But let's get on into it. We are about to get ready to head down an old sewer system.
Confirming your
doing
schedule.
this quest on the hunt. So we're looking for some information on Eddie. And that's where we're about to go. So let's get it going. Oh, I did have to, I forgot that I got the mistrial arse driver. So I did put that on a lane just to, if somebody's following along and doing the same thing. So, but there goes Eddie right now. So, or at least I thought that was him. Huh? No, it's not. All right, here we go. Damn it! Didn't I just say we were? Did I just say we were in the wrong? Please just let me go. I'll give you all my mirror. Shut up. No amount of mirror is going to pay us back all the years of suffering you put us through. So now, look, what Desire's reign is at an end. Now get down on your knees and beg like the dog you are. Guess these Desire pricks weren't so high and mighty after all. It pisses me off that we were under their heel for so long. How's about we tie their legs and let them go for a swim? Oh, that's murder. Yeah, so, okay. No, please. You don't really want me to die, right? What's with the sudden appeal for mercy? Don't you remember when you did shit like this? Ain't no fun when the bunny got the gun. Oh, no, I ain't gonna say that. Okay. Yeah, damn. So he pulled out the gat, the other dude got a knife, and the other dude pulled out a straight machete. This dude's gonna get fucked up. That'll be enough of that, I think. Sorry, but I'm not willing to overlook senseless violence. Oh, I thought it was a knife. That's a nail bat shit. I didn't even pay attention. Who the hell are you? This is none of your business. Looks like that info was spot on. They should know what's going on. Well, they'll spill their guts one way or the other. Although I would prefer we not resort to violence if we can help it. If you all answer our questions, this matter can be resolved peacefully. She giving them out. Hey, that woman over there, isn't that the Blade or something bracer? The hell are you talking about? You think some famous person would get involved in our little spats? Look, I don't know why you're here, but if you get in our way, you better be ready for a beating. Where the hell did the bullet go? Yeah, that's about what I expected. Well, they asked for it. Boo. Why can't you losers learn to use your brains for once? I agree. If you already made up your mind, then let's get this over with quickly. Dude took off running. And there he goes. Leave him be for now. We need to take care of the perpetrators first. That dude is haul assing. Goddamn. Damn it. You let him get away. They're just a couple of brats. Come on. Let's get them. That woman looks like she can totally kick our asses, though. She'll be too busy defending the kids. Just surround them. Here they come. Oh, how you just underestimate these children.
Fine, let's play. You're freaking dead.
Yeah, it's actually kind of sad to see. Alright, let's
I'll kill your ass. Activating skill.
God, they were ass.
Seriously?
That's two of them already.
Come on.
Wow!
Bastard.
Swin did it by himself. Holy shit. That was sad. Alright. Why don't you tell us what you know? I can't believe you lost to some kids and that chaperone. Shit, you lost to one dude. Hey, I can't move my body. What did you do? Is this stream? It won't come off. Yep, it's a special thread of mine. As fine as spider silk. The strongest of the strong. Couldn't get out of this stuff. It'd be practically impossible for you guys, for guys like you, to get out of it. That's what you think. Well, if that won't hold you back, why don't we try this? Well, damn. Wait, what did you do to me? I don't feel so good. So dizzy. How the hell is she doing that? All I did was give the thread a little tug. More importantly, are you going to answer our questions or not? How the fuck is she doing that with her body size? Honestly, I'm fine with whatever you choose. This is hilarious. We'll just leave you here and wait for all the blood to build up in your head. Do you want to know what happens after that? Look at Lane. She's like, Nadia. I know that you're concerned, but you can leave it to Nadia. This method never fails to get results. She won't cross any lines. Yes, well, considering you two were trained by the Gardens, forgive me if I have my concerns. I understand you have your faith in her, but there's almost certainly a difference between what you and I believe crosses the line. Just know that if things got a hand, it'll be my duty to stop her. I love that she just kind of like said it straight out to him. She was like, "I'm gonna allow y'all to play y'all games, but like, if you go too far, I'm on y'all ass." With Lane's input, Nadia was made to perform a more subdued line of questioning on the gang members. In the end, they informed the group that their aims without creating any further fuss. Okay, so it seems that Eddie really was a target. Doesn't sound like anyone's managed to find him yet, though. I don't think they were lying either. Ah, that reminds me. Brendan said he dropped by a few days ago, right? Yeah, that's when she mentioned he wouldn't be around for a while. In light of what we know about the hunt for former Desire members, it seems most likely that Eddie hid himself away so as to not get his mother involved. However, there's no guarantee he can keep himself safe until the end. Our client's request was to figure out what happened to him, so we should focus on actually finding him first. Sorry about that. At the moment, nothing else matters. In that case, why don't we head to the Sidon district? Or Satan, my bad. Based on what those gang members said, it seems that's where he's most likely to be. They did say that a former Desire member had holed up somewhere over there. It also sounded like they'd already started their search of the area. We should hurry. Okay, so we can get on out of here. Go to Sidon. I'm sorry, Satan, goddamn. Who's following them? It looked like it was me. There's a police station in the area, so it should be relatively safe around here. However, this spot in particular is known to be a place where shady people frequent. No, stop. Hey, what do you think you're doing? The kids got nothing to do with this. Stop, get back here. What was that? Let's go take a look. We just heard a scream. Is everything alright? These gangsters just came up out of nowhere and accused us of hiding someone. We told them we didn't know what they were talking about, but they took Frala with them as a hostage anyway. Frala. She's one of the girls on our team. Simon, our team captain, went to go chase him down. And you just stood there, bro? Okay. It looks like we don't have time to waste. Do you know where they might have gone? The waterworks entrance under the bridge would be our best guess. Crap. They ran off in that direction, at least. It'd be the most likely hiding place. Got it. Leave everything to us. The sewers again? It's like they're into the smell or something. No time for complaining. Let's go. This must be this stadium waterworks. Nadia, you sensing anything? Yeah, feels like a bunch of people just came through here. I can hear some voices too. They must be up ahead, man. They're not too late. Her senses are off the charts. You doing that shit. I heard you two were quite skilled. But that was an impressive analysis. This does seem to be where the gang members ran off to. Let's remain cautious moving forward. I wonder if she's using like the spirit veins to do that. Like, I know like Reen, Laura, they all have like some sort of insane like sense of stuff, and people like that. It's like the more powerful they are, or like they can do that. Their intuition, and you know, Reen has the unclouded eye. But I wonder how Nadia pulled that off. Well, she's strong at her own right, so maybe I shouldn't act like she shouldn't be capable. Okay. Figured I'd run into some enemies or something over here, but no. A lot of Sephiroth though. Damn. Which, I mean, hell, we can always use Sephiroth. Well, there goes. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Simon, come on. We all know about your friendship with Mark. I get you're trying to cover for your friends and desire, but even Eddie? That's real low. I'm only going to say this once. Talk about Mark again, and you'll get a face full of fists. That's beside the point anyway. I ain't covering for anyone. And even if I was, Eddie left Desire ages ago. What? Why like the same dudes? They need to get some new character models. What you think, we just take his word for it? If you don't start talking, I'm sure we can find another way to get those lips flapping. The longer it takes for you to fess up, the more time we have to think of ways to put this girl to use. I'm sure we can have all kinds of fun with her. Oh boy. But if the idea doesn't sit well with you, maybe it's time to rethink where your loyalties lie. You dirty bastards. Who are you? I apologize for the delay, but we'll be taking it from here. Some wannabe heroes, huh? We've got a hostage. Try anything and see what happens. This girl's skin will split like a grape. God damn. A hostage definitely complicates things. If push comes to shove, we might need to rely on Nadia's abilities. Oh, it's Eddie. Damn it! Yo! I gotta give it to Eddie, man. Eddie just jump kicked the shit out that dude, man. Damn this kid. Eddie. Finally decided to show your face, huh? Eddie? Well, that was certainly unexpected. Frala, get over here. Simon, got it. Don't worry about me. Take the kid and get out of here. All right, thanks. Be careful. So the brat escaped, huh? You just stood there and saw it. But damn, you sure picked a good time to jump in, Eddie. Saved us a whole trouble of having to look for you. Look, if it's me you want, nobody else has to be involved. So you're Eddie, huh? You have a bit more of a backbone than I was expecting. We were asked by Thompson and your mother to find you. The manager and my old lady, huh? Bunch of busybodies. Well, for the moment, we can see that you're fine. We'll talk about what comes next after we deal with these guys. You gotta give it to Eddie, at least he got heart. You better be ready to show us a good time after you ruined all our fun. Make sure you get your hands on Eddie. It'll be a pain in the ass if he runs off again. Don't worry about me. I've dealt with my fair share of punks before. Of that, I have no doubt.
Just try and take me.
Okay. Eddie is not in this fucking fight. And I am going to end this very quickly.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And wasting no time.
Cross. Diver.
Serious gauge limit removed.
And there we go. Alright. Swing is on one. If that had gone on any longer, I might have been in trouble. Bro, you did nothing. Give up. You have no chance of winning. Unless you wish to be needlessly injured, I suggest you surrender. Shut up. We ain't going down that easily. Come on, get up. I'll call the others. These guys don't know when to quit. Guys who can't tell when to give up aren't exactly popular with the ladies, you know. I sure am tired, though. It's okay if I take a little nap here, right? Why would that ever be okay? Crap. If you're tired, you're more than welcome to have a rest in our hotel suite. You're with the Bank of Edith. The bank? They're the ones from the fake kidnapping case, aren't they? I heard the old man was a bodyguard. What are you doing here? Especially you, Berzelia. You promised you stay out of trouble. That's my line, Eddie. You knew you'd be in danger, but you still ran off on your own. If you don't want to cause trouble, then don't make the others worry about on your behalf. I see. I believe I understand the issue now. Let me be clear. Eddie's no longer involved with Desire. In fact, he's been received. He's been received as an important guest at our hotel. I'd like to ask you to take your leave. If you bring harm to our guests in any way, shape, or form, we will show no mercy. What a pain in the ass. Damn, he put that gun up fast. Screw it. There's no benefit to bag at Eddie anymore. Let's just clear out. Are you kidding? We're just gonna give up just like that? You don't get it, do you? Bringing him in wasn't gonna make us any mirror anyway. And with these guys involved, the costs outweigh the benefit. Damn, dude, them dudes hauled ass out of there. So, I'm free? I don't have to keep hiding? Mr. Rumsfeld, thank you for your help. It seems you were far more involved than I imagined. Care to explain how you ended up here? Of course. We've known Eddie for a while now, you could say. We only did what we could to help him. However, you must be all be exhausted after the incident. Rather than standing around in the sewer, I might now return to us to a more comfortable lodgings. That dude came up in there like an OG. So, in other words, you were holed up around here the entire time. Yeah, as soon as the other gang started talking revenge, I figured it was only a matter of time before they came to me. I didn't want to cause any trouble for my old lady, so I thought I'd just lay low until it all blew over. Actually, I started chatting with Berzelia here through Ormail some time ago. Chatting? Okay, Eddie. She looked a little young, though. When he suddenly stopped answering my messages, I was worried sick. I felt like I had no choice but to put out a search for him. We finally found him taking shelter in an abandoned building. Of course, Eddie was hesitant to come with us, but we couldn't just leave him all alone and defenseless. I owe him a lot, so I wanted to do everything I could to help him in turn. That's right. He helped to resolve the kidnapping situation you were involved in, didn't he? Oh, yeah, I remember that. Okay, that makes sense now. I had to think about it. I was like, she looks familiar. I remember that. Van's note said something about Eddie thwarting the Leader of Desire's real goal. Well then, I trust you now understand why we were so adamant about protecting Eddie. Originally, we had intended to offer him a place to stay in safety. However, he eventually ended up running off into a danger all on his own. I suspect you can surmise the rest. I know they did me a solid by covering for me. I shouldn't have run off like that. But those rats started bringing in people who had nothing to do with any of this. I couldn't let that happen. You truly matured, Eddie. However, it should be known that Miss Roselia was the one who decided on coming to your aid. He was so brave for standing up to them. I just wanted to give him a hand. Wow. Guess I really owe you one, huh? Well, aren't you two an interesting pair? There she goes. I suppose it's more of a sibling relationship, though. Much different from me and S. You know the saddest part about the whole thing is that Swin is going to be forced to marry Nadia. It's not going to be any type of situation that he looks at her like a younger sister, none of that, because you got to worry about the fact that she's going to probably kill the girl he even tries to get with. Just because if he does decide to go get a relationship, she probably just going to be plotting her death the entire time. Yeah, sure. Anyway, we've already contacted Thompson. He should be here soon. I see. Looks like I made him worry too. Do you think he'll be mad? I know everything's settled down, but if he or my old lady got wrapped up in this, I don't think you need to worry about that. Those gang members mentioned that they weren't getting much benefit from targeting former Desire members. Then why were they doing it in the first place? I think they've given up on pursuing you any further, Eddie. You should be safe. I've already reported the situation to the guild. Any hunt of theirs will be put to an immediate end. Wow, you already gave a report to the guild? You really got your stuff together, Blade Lady. Guess that means I don't have to go back to hiding then. You found Eddie? Thompson, sorry for making you worry. There's no need to apologize. I heard you had a lot on your plate. From now on, I hope you'll feel that you can come to me for any help you might need. And you all, thank you very much. Seems you went well beyond just finding the boy. I'll be sure to send the payment over as soon as I can. Thank you. We were happy to help. Another successful day of substitute sprigging. I'd also like to thank everyone at the hotel for what you've done for Eddie. Please, it was no problem at all. We simply returned an old favor. Yes, Eddie helped me, so it's my turn to help him. Eddie, you should make sure to take it easy for a while. I'm sure your mother must be worried sick. I'm sorry to ask more of you so soon. Would you mind making sure he gets home safely? Yeah, no problem. The adventure doesn't end until you're safe and sound in bed. Hey, don't go thinking you can start pushing me around. I'll go see my old lady if I wanna. Can't you be a little more honest with yourself? You care for your mother quite a lot after all. Well, of course I do, but it's kinda embarrassing. Jeez. I ain't got a leg to stand on when it comes to you, Roselia. Fine. I'll pay her a visit. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. Actually, this is a good chance for me to finally meet your mother. I've been wanting to meet her for a while now. Oh shit, Eddie, okay? It's getting real. Yes. Seeing as you and Miss Roselia plan to remain in contact, you should. Yeah, contact, okay. You should, I would appreciate the chance to learn more about you. It's prudent that I thank the woman who raised such a fine young man. What? You're all overreacting. Hey, you guys, say something. Nope. His mom is a sweetheart, and all she's done is like try to get him to do right. Thank you so much for finding my idiot son. The same to you as well, miss. I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through to bring him back. Can't believe they actually came home with me. There's hardly any need for thanks, madam. We were pleased to help where we could. That being said, have you heard about the rather fantastic display of courage that Eddie gave? Yes, even though he was being hunted, he went out of his way to help others in need. And when that happened, he said, my goodness, to think my little troublemaker could be so brave. You don't even go over every little thing I did. Come on, this is so embarrassing. I think we can see ourselves out. Yes, we did our best to protect the peace. For now, let's leave them be. Oh, they were just getting to the good stuff. Yeah, maybe next time.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us! Mira deposit confirmed.
That's Chaos and Gray? Really? Alright, I guess. Let's see what they're saying. It quite pleases me that Miss Roselia has developed a rapport with Eddie's mother. But I'll admit, I find myself a bit perplexed. His home life appears untroubled, so what could have driven him to become a delinquent? Well, in any case, Miss Brenda is a wonderful woman. Now I needn't be so worried about his influence on the young miss. He's got a good question there. Out of curiosity, Eddie was born and raised here, correct? It makes me wonder what he was like at my age. Curious, are we? Oh, the stories I could tell you. He was such a cute and obedient little boy back then, but then one day, hey, shut your trap, Mom. And quit egging her on, Rosalia. I'm happy to see his new side of Eddie. I've never had an opportunity to come to Old Town before. All the sights are quite new to me. Maybe I should have a look around. Okay. Rosalia is such a good girl, don't you think? How she ever made friends with my rough and tough son is beyond me, though. Maybe I could talk to him. Make sure he doesn't start any trouble for the young miss. Okay? I know I said it before, but thanks for all your help, guys. You've been filling in for Van, right? Guess that means I owe Archive Solutions again. I think it's about time I learned how to clean up the messes I made. Yeah, Eddie. It was time to do that like a year ago or some shit. Like, come on, man. Alright. Since we are now done with all that, and all we have left, as a matter of fact, let me go while I'm here.
Closed the books on another case. Rank up.
Gotta rank up.
Yes! Money!
Breath, huh? Increases healing arts. You know who we're giving that to.
Switching to maintenance mode.
It's actually good because that can go there.
Single element slot accessed.
Yeah, close to the absorbing arts for her.
Shard skills updated.
I'm actually going to move EP there.
New shard skill added.
So got absorbing arts now. Defense. I keep wondering, should I try to get Crisis Force for her, but I don't know. She has a chance to get it. I mean, I guess it can't hurt. So she does have a chance to get it. And MP here.
Shard skills updated.
Yeah, I'll try to go after it. See if I can get it. All right. Oh yeah, that's what I think. I'm good on food. Am I good? I really haven't really cooked anything. I honestly think I'll be fine, man. Like, the cooking on here, it kind of helps. But, I mean, if I have to, I will, but... Let's listen to some radio stuff.
And now for the latest news from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. Ingert, which came second to Etoise in the latest Z1 exhibition, announced major vehicle modifications ahead of the finals in a bid to come out on top. All eyes are on their Central Eastern star racer, Aslan, who entered the scene as a promising new rival for the current champion, Maxim Lugan.
Ah, okay.
And now, we bring you the weather. How's it looking for us?
Here are the latest forecasts for regions throughout the Republic. Residents in Edith are in for a day of indeterminate weather, with mostly clear skies, broken up by the occasional cloudy period. Snowfall is expected in the northern Mesoldom region tomorrow, but the afternoon should see conditions returning to normal.
That's all the weather news we have. Here we are with the latest in traffic.
Yes, these are the most recent reports on the road, courtesy of the Calvert Roadway Information Center. Icy road warnings have been issued for the northern part of the capital due to last night's snow. Caution is advised for drivers in the area. Meanwhile, traffic toward Basel is slowed for 20 Selge due to heavy machinery being transported in via the city's entrance tunnels.
Thanks for the update.
Thank God. Now they don't have that after every single one of those things you did. You want to exit out, you hear the ERN thing. That was something I forgot to check here.
Well then, shall we?
So, I saw something here.
I get to go shopping with Mommy.
No?
You're going the back way here. There's a chest back here, and I was trying to figure out how the hell do we get it. We don't have any business here right now, but
I've already confirmed that.
I was like, how the hell did we get there?
What to do?
Because you can't get through here. I don't know. I guess it's just going to become another part of A's, Mario. Oh, nice of you to visit, Elaine. And who do you have here? These are the substitutes Spriggan's van appointed to fill in for him while he's out of the capital. I issued a request to both of them, hence why they're assisting me right now. How do you do? I'm Nana, and this is S. You must be Marielle. I read about you in the files Van left us. Wow, you sure are polite. Nana and S, was it? Actually, it's Nadia and Swin. Those are the nicknames she came up with for me and herself. Yep. And only I call them S. No name stealing. Wouldn't dream of it. Sounds like these two are pretty close. I learned about that criminal who appeared in the Republic Army garrison, by the way. Nothing to note has happened since the incident, so the police and the government are both at a standstill. On top of that, there's another troubling case I've been keeping tabs on recently. A journalist I looked up told me to follow my intuition, so I'm going to stick to this one for a bit. Stick this one out for a bit. A journalist she looked up to. I think I can guess who that might be. Not really following, but I like the confidence. Good luck out there. Yeah, we know who that was. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and move on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to head back to Old Town.
Zoom, zoom!
She is so silly. And I'm gonna bust a save right here because we are going to go to the garden. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something new because Celeste and Leon are in the party. So let's see what happens here. Thus, additional members were added to the Marching Garden incursion team. Fan and his crew then connected on the same session for a face-to-face meetup in digital reality. Yeah, there they go.
Holy crap. So, all of this is virtual right now? Almost feels like we're really here. And we can even use our stigmas. Those Marduk engineers must be on some crazy shit.
To be able to use their stigmas here?
Indeed.
Wow.
This outlandish technology far exceeds the phase spaces thaumaturgy can create. We may be well served taking this opportunity to collect some information on Marduk. Disregarding, of course, the brazen assumption that lending our aid once means we're at your beck and call.
Always gotta get the last word in, don't ya? All the same, though, I appreciate you agreeing to pitch in. Mirabelle okayed it without a second glance, too. Guess she's expecting to get some good data out of you.
Look at us, teaming up with the minions again. Who'd have thunk it? There's not a lot of you, right? Just 12 or something? We only ever gotten to know 2 up to now. Yeah, well, we've already heard plenty about you. Word is, you were kind enough to turn over some artifacts to us a while back. But not before busting one of them into pieces the last time Crossbell went balls up. This is the first I'm hearing of that. I reserve the right to remain silent. Who's that supposed to fool? Enough teasing, Celeste. You had your fun. It's not worth pointing fingers at the stage. We know it was an unavoidable consequence. Anyway, it's nice to finally put some faces to all the rumors. This probably won't be a long-term thing, but hey, good to work with you. Likewise. Celeste and Leon can now be out of your party. Alright, and this is one of the reasons why I'm going to use them right now. Doesn't like we have much, huh? Nothing new popped up? Oh god, listen to that. Listen to that. Trails in the sky, man. Whereabouts of light, man. You can't, it's just undeniable. Beautiful. Do I really gotta do this again? We cleared this shit, man. Yeah, I'm not doing this shit again.
Hey, I've been waiting for you. Charging now and there. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
How can man? Come on, how can you not love that, man? Let's see. It's only about a month left. About a month left before that shit comes out, and I promise you, I'm gonna be playing the absolute shit out of that. Probably end up beating this shit before I beat this. This is how funny that is. That's my favorite game of all time, man. Like, and they remaking it, so like I'm over the hills about that. I'm gonna try to
Appreciate
I'm
your
gonna play them
business.
both side by side, but I am going to
Let me know if you need anything, okay?
definitely lose myself in Trails in the Sky when it comes out. Doesn't really look like I can get much of anything else right now. I guess the new thing just
Appreciate your
hasn't opened
business.
up yet. Oh well, I thought it'd be more to that, but I guess not. We're just gonna go ahead and head to the tower then.
Well then, shall we?
Done everything up to this point. All right.
Oh, so this is Trion Tower.
We'd only ever seen it from a distance. It makes a way bigger impression up close.
Can you believe that me of 5 minutes ago used to think Orcus Tower was the cooler one? Guess I'm gonna have to redo my ranking.
Keep in mind that Crossbell's Orcus Tower serves as a very different purpose than Trion Tower. It wouldn't be fair to judge them by the same metrics. Yeah, names aside, Orcus Tower is more of a skyscraper. Trion Tower, on the other hand, is better described as general infrastructure. Huh, really? It acts as a relay transmitter for broadcasting orbital waves throughout Edith. Huh, okay. And that's only one of the various roles it fulfills. Managing all of Edith's network comms has probably been the biggest one of these last few years. Hold on. Something doesn't add up here. Trion Tower was designed by Professor Epstein, right? And that was 50 years ago, just after the Orbital Revolution. Correct. It was initially built as a clock tower, complete with meteorological. Man, I was like, I almost butchered shit out that word, instruments. About 20 years later, they installed a radio facility. It took another 2 decades before they implemented support for all manner of orbital communication waves. But the tower's overall shape and frame are basically unchanged, which implies Professor Epstein saw modern orbital networking coming a whole half-century before it was invented. That's rather far-fetched, though it's a little frightening how I can't actually refute you. I mean, he shaped the shit to be able to do it 50 years later, like, this dude's a genius. Pretty flaky of a guy who can leave all these crazy predictions and inventions behind. It's definitely not impossible, though. Who cares about all that mumbo jumbo anyway? This is the perfect chance to take in all the sights. This is the thing about her that's like I find very interesting about her character. She has this playful personality in front of everybody and acts like she doesn't really care. She's floaty, this, and that. But when you see like a moment like that, she's really calculating, and she's she's pretty much a damn tactical genius when you really like think about everything that she's done to this point. The way she tricked the overseer, so S and her could kill him, all types of stuff. She's very clever. Come on, S. What should we hit up first? Do we look like tourists to you? If we're making the rounds, covering the establishments around the mall would be a good start. As far as views go, the most impressive one here can be found on the tower's observation deck. That being the case, what do you say we save the best for last? Now you're talking. Good thing we have a local to give us the inside scoop, huh? Are you sure about this? We're still on the job here. This is the route that we take on our investigation anyway. Besides, there's no harm in mixing business with pleasure. With a pleasure. Wait a minute. But there's no harm in mixing business with pleasure a bit on your first day in the capital. I kept thinking it was being done wrong. Sorry about that. I imagine you haven't had much chance to enjoy the city outside your 4 SVGs. Wow, if Beauty's Blade had a third B. If Beauty's Blade had a third B, it stands for big hearted. No wonder everyone looks up to you. This girl's so stupid. Yeah, you're almost nothing like Van. And what exactly did Van say I would be? Okay, I'm sorry, you're nothing like Van said you'd be. She stopped in her tracks too and turned around. You seen that? Crap. Open mouth and search foot. Oh, you know, scary, demanding, kind of lady that we should watch our step around. Hey, why'd you go and tell her all that? Because I'm an ally to scorn beauties all over the world. Since when? Well, that's enlightening. I'm sure Van was only playing it up for laughs. He knows that Van wasn't. Oh, no need to defend the man. He can do it himself in person. Now then, shall we be off? I'll lead the way. Who knew smiles could be that scary? A maiden's heart is like a maze of landmines. Better start taking notes, S. Yeah, she gonna fuck Van up next time she see him. That's actually hilarious. Alright. So we got a couple of sub-events here. So we will head to everywhere but our destination. As usual.
One of Edith's major landmarks.
Alright, let's go see what we got.
Also find the Vern store, a movie theater, boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
I'm not really going to waste too much time talking to everybody.
Anything of interest?
I'm really going to kind of just go for what we're here for right now.
Goods from the Liberal Kingdom. They have everything from the latest ZCF products to expensive
I don't know if I like it.
Tomatoes. Please check it out.
Takes down the evasion, but it does add some art resistance. Not too much though, only a little bit. It's not worth for the giving up the movement and the evasion though.
Mishy has finally made his way to Calvert.
Same thing with the outfit. I feel like we could find
Pay him a visit today.
better.
Make a wishy with Mishy.
Yeah, you're only getting one. Yeah. I don't even know if this is worth it. This actually takes the defense down, adds to the attack, but I don't know here. That's weird. I'm actually gonna probably hold off on these. I'll see if
I hope you found everything to your liking.
I find something better.
One of Edith's major landmarks.
I feel like we can. I don't know why.
No sense going this way.
Vern store, a movie
Ah,
theater,
we can't go in there.
boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
I'm just seeing what's over here right now.
Liberal boutique, which just opened this year, to sample a range of. Thank you for your visit today.
Can we watch a movie now? Welcome to Stardust Cinema. Thank you for choosing us today. What's playing right now? Ah, we can see one.
If you
Okay.
have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Tell you what, give me a second. Let me look around a little bit more before I choose the movie. So this is actually pretty cool. Look at this place. Holy hell.
Finally made his way to Calvert.
This stuff is cutting edge.
Are those security robots?
Pay him a visit
They
today
don't look like the
and
ones
make a
I'm
wishy
used to seeing.
with
Oh,
Mishy.
these?
Those are Robovacs. As I recall, they're newly manufactured by the Vern Company. I hear they're testing them out here at Trion Mall.
This should be a household staple. I could make these things do all the cleaning for me.
I mean, that's kind of what everybody does these days with the little robo things. Okay. That's going towards the destination.
Welcome
So
to
we'll
the
hold
Trion
off
Mall.
there.
Here you'll find Trion
No
Tower,
sense going
one of
this way.
Edith's major landmarks.
Interesting.
You'll also find the
Alright,
Burn Store,
we'll head
a
downstairs
movie theater,
now.
boutiques, and other various shops to peruse.
Oh, look! It's Mishy!
Don't be fooled.
By the Burn Store if you want to check out the hottest new commodity, the tea phone.
Make a wishy with Mishy. Alright, let's see what's in this shop.
The Liberal Boutique. They deal in specialty goods and souvenirs from the Liberal Kingdom.
Oh, Liberal, okay.
I've never been to a place like this before.
That's really odd.
Is that a model of the original Arce?
Wow-wee! That's a lot of acerbic tomatoes!
Look at that. Isn't that, Chloe's ship? I think it is.
I'm quite proud of what we have to offer.
Okay, so now we got some stuff. And a flask of Van. Scarf. Okay.
We'll be looking forward to your next visit.
Confirming your schedule.
We'll give that to Van.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Interesting that a place. No, look at that. Look at the painting. That's the castle.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
That's a shot actually from the old OG in the opening. The ship flies over that area in that picture up there. I'm actually just going around see if I can spot something that I remember seeing.
The hottest new commodity, the tea phone.
Oh, there's the what those things called? Tomatarian? Those little enemies. They're really like fast and hard to hit. What does that say? I can't even read the shit from here. It seems like that's really it. And there's the crest on the flag up there. Nice. Alright. Let's speak to this guy. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? My mirror is as good as gone at this point. Get a hold of yourself, Ned. This is no time to call it quits. Maybe I could try out that thing people keep whispering about. This guy's really monologuing, huh? Can't say I'm not curious, but let's just leave him to it.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Interesting.
Here you'll find Trion Tower, one of Edith's major landmarks.
Huh.
You'll also find the Burn Store, a movie.
Hey, Mishi, over here. It blows my mind how one simple mascot could take both the Empire and the Republic by storm. Why is that? What is the little girl up in the front doing? Look at and then the other little girl on the right up there. She is gone to town. Look at the dude in front of the stage. He just that's no easy feat when you think about it. All of Mishi's brand management in Calvert is handled by Val's investment bank. Did it say Val's or Valise? I didn't even see shit. Much of his popularity here can be attributed to their financial might. That being said, what's eating at you? You two are familiar with the original Mishi, correct? Take a closer look if you would. Compare the Mishi you know to the way this one has been localized for the Calvardian market. I don't remember Mishi being this, like, he actually looked like a little thin. The other Mishi was like kind of bigger. Obviously, the most drastic discrepancy is the head to body ratio, yeah. But the size of his ears and the pattern of his tail differ subtly as well. Moreover, exaggerating his paws ends up compromising any sense of utility in his design. When added together, these seemingly minute factors have a considerable impact on his overall silhouette. What the fuck is he talking about? Granted, this Mishi does have his own charms, but I'm disinclined to call him authentic. Whoa, we got a connoisseur over here. Just let her have this one. It's a Swin. Look, Swin reminds me so much of Shikamaru from Naruto. Like, he is uninterested as fuck. He's just like, I don't care. Just let her have it, bro. Now, where the hell is this?
You'll also find the Vern store.
How can I help you?
Boutiques, and
Oh,
other
it's the
various
bank.
shops.
Okay, now we got the camel wallet.
Please, come again.
That's all we needed to get from here anyway. I keep forgetting about these, doing this here. I'm gonna do it all over, but I'm gonna do it probably off screen. And we'll check this place. This is the Quincy Company store. They're the biggest confectioners in Samaria. Your parents run this biz, right, Blade Lady? Ooh, maybe you can get us some freebies? Read the room, Nadia. From what I remember, their president was arrested last year. Unfortunately, my involvement in the business ended when I took off from home. I'm afraid that means family benefits are out of the question. That is fucking crazy. Oh man. I can certainly give you my recommendations though. Why don't we browse around? Didn't realize she made such a clean break from them. See, there she goes again. I feared the worst after the debacle with my father. But things seem to be recovering for the most part. That's one worry off my mind. I mean, the best thing about it is that she seems at peace with it, I guess I'll say.
Welcome to the Trion Mall. Here you'll find Trion Tower.
Why, if it isn't Miss Elaine O'Clair, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence today. I did that just to see if he actually knew who she was. There's no need to fuss over me. My family no longer owns this business after all. Perhaps so, but it is because of their efforts as Quincy Company's founders that we are here today. What's more, I, like many of us, feel a great deal of respect for the way you righted the wrongs of our former president. Is that so? Headquarters has been restructured since then. I mean, restructured. Damn. And those of us working in the storefronts are making every effort to start off fresh. So rest easy. We only ask that you watch over us in whatever way you're able. Of course, I may not be able to do so openly, but you have my full support. Now she can finally let out a breath she's been holding since we got here. Yeah, I'm happy for her. That was nice.
Hello there.
Ooh. Okay, another recipe. Quincy pudding. I wonder if that makes a Quincy pudding. Shit, I probably shouldn't have bought that. Oh well. Oh, I already bought these. I'm tripping.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna end here, and when we come back, I'll gather all these things up off screen around here, and then we'll move on to the rest of the game. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Appreciate everyone checking out the vids as always. If you are new to the channel, tap that like button, subscribe. What the hell? Oh, subscribe if you haven't. Did that come here already? I did, yeah. But I appreciate y'all. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.